Today's collectible spot, we're having a look at the DC Collectibles Scribblenauts UnMasked, a DC Comics Adventure Series 2. Spot picked up another 2 boxes with my hopes to eventually find and claim the Bane. And that's really the reason why I want to pick these up again. The Bane and both the first appearance Batman are definitely super cool characters. Definitely would like to add those to the ones I've already been collecting. Sadly, again, Spot only picked up 2 of these. These aren't very easy to find. I find the Scribblenauts UnMasked, the first wave, the Series 1, were a lot easier to come by. I just happened to go to, not a comic book store I tend to go to a lot to, but I was able to find two more boxes. And I probably could have picked up another couple more, but I had also picked up a couple other things as well. So one thing as being a collector, you be a little more you got to really, mind the finances as well. So I only got 2. Maybe I might go back and pick up another couple more of these. Featured on the front is Maxwell from the Scribblenauts game, dressed as Batman. And on the side of the box, we've already kind of done this. So on the side of the box, we've got Cyborg, first appearance Batman in the gold. We have the electric blue Superman, Flash, Maxwell, Blue Beetle. On the other side, we've got, I think was it Ocean Warrior, Ocean Master, Aquaman, Sinestro, Bane, Batman, and Mystery Character. Let's open these up and see how well we do today. And again, hopefully, fingers crossed, we get ourselves a Bane. That would be so cool. Opening up the first bag, and yes, they do come in foil bags, and yes, this is my good friend and trusty knife Hank in my hand. Opening up the very first foil bag, we get ourselves, well, not Bane, we get ourselves the Blue Beetle. And there is a code. Spot usually just gives these away because, I know you guys enjoy them and whatnot. There's a code if you want to download your own copy of the Scribblenauts UnMasked Crisis of Imagination digital comic. That's for you, from me to you. Put that to the side. You get yourself also a display stand, which is the notebook from the game, right there. That you can take the Blue Beetle. And before we peg him on to the display stand, let's have a look at the figure. Now again, this is the updated Blue Beetle, so it's a little more armor-esque, I would say, than the original Blue Beetle. Articulation, though, quite nice on these pieces. They have a, I thought they had a ball joint, but maybe it's just because Blue Beetle, because his sculpt, he's got more of a swivel joint. Ball joint shoulders and ball joint legs. Really, actually, stiff on Blue Beetle here. Very nice, though. Take him, we'll just peg him into his display stand. One thing I always seem to have such an issue with, there we go, put him on his display stand, Blue Beetle ready to go. Put him to the side, and opening up the next box, again this comes to us from the folks over at DC Comics, DC Collectibles. The second and final box, sadly, but again, Spot might go back and try to pick up more of these. The next bag, put that right there. The next bag, open this up. And sadly, no. And again, the problem too with these two, I don't think they have any codes on the bottom, so you're just guessing. That's all it boils down to, you're just guessing. There's the other code there for you. We get ourselves Aquaman. Not only just regular Aquaman, but Aquaman in his, again, I think it's like Ocean Master Aquaman. There was a DC superheroes, DC universe figure of this character as well. I mean, he really ultimately was just a repaint. They just gave him a different suit. That's neat. Neat looking Aquaman. Not really the Bane, lone tier. Not really the Batman, another lone tier. But I guess equally so, these are still pretty cool collectibles. Definitely makes me want to go back and pick up more of these. Definitely hoping that DC Collectibles will release another wave of these. These are probably one of my favorite collectibles currently going on. Putting those down, bringing in the box once again. Today's collectible spot, we were revisiting the DC Collectibles Scribblenauts UnMasked, a DC Comics Adventure Series 2 blind boxes. Don't be going anywhere, guys. Even though this video is finished, Spot's definitely got a lot more videos heading your way. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.